How's it going, guys? Welcome to Tuesday's upload. I did not upload yesterday because I said I was going to be streaming, and I don't really have the time or the motivation to do both in one day, to be honest. You know, one after the other. If I stream first, I'm not going to want to make a video. If I make a video, I might stream. I don't know. It really works out differently. But if the title is any indication, I did not record my opponent's name for somewhat obvious reasons, but it was still an okay match. It just turned out, you know, if you get the song reference in the title, then we'll have some fun with this. So this is featuring that that team that I used a little bit last week. So I set up rocks, and then I go to screens, and then I have Victini and, you know, friends, Firewater, Grass Core, you know how it goes. Anyways, he leads off with Deoxys. I'm going to go ahead and lead off with Kabutops. We're both, I thought that, what am I trying to say? I thought that he was going to go for Taunt, so I went for the Waterfall, because my Deoxys speed does in fact run Taunt to prevent people from setting up rocks. But he goes for the rocks first, and then he's going to go for the Superpower. That is going to lower his defenses to the point where I can kill him, but it's going to bring me down to my Sash, and if he does have a Scarfer, which is more than likely his Landorus looking at it, I won't be able to set up rocks, which is unfortunate, but I kind of wanted to go for him next turn, you know, just on the off chance that he might have been bluffing it. But, or maybe, you know, he didn't know how much I was going to get off of the weak armor boost. I actually outspeed a pretty decent chunk of things, to be honest. I think I'm up there with, like, base 125s. Anyways, that's not faster than Landorus, though, with a Scarf. So if he takes me out, I don't get rocks up. But I do get Switch Initiative, so I guess kind of a little consolation prize there. As he goes out to what I'm thinking is his Jellicent at this point. So I go out to Wheatley. And what I want to do at this point is, looking at it, because it's a Jellicent, I'm going to want to bounce back the Will-O-Wisp or the Toxic, if he's going to want to do either one. But he actually taunts. Now, I know Jellicent does run Taunt from time to time, but this is actually not his Jellicent. You know, this is his Zoroark, as was indicated on the team preview, and what happens right here, you know, the Night Days. If I hadn't set up my light screen, I would have been Host, so I'm glad I decided to go for that first, as opposed to the Reflect to prepare for a different threat. You know how it goes. I haven't had my coffee, so I'm going to be stuttering a little bit. Anyways, I go out to Roots because Roots resists. Roots has an ability, you know, that benefits from the Dark type move hitting it. And, you know, I got that fantastic Spec D and the light screen going on. I'm not sure if I mentioned them. But I have a lot going for me to the point where I can definitely force Zoroark out, including my speed, because I'm running a max speed, max spec attack set. This is a Calm Minding set with a couple other shenanigans going on. And I got Giga Drain too, so I might as well just go for that. Does a good chunk. I mean, you know, completely unboosted. What I don't know at this point is that this Jellicent has Cursed Body as opposed to Water Absorb, which, you know, that's fine and dandy with me. I don't really care at the moment. I need to figure out a different way to take it down, though, because the only moves I have to hit it with are Giga Drain and Hidden Power Ice. Hidden Power Ice ain't going to be doing shit. Obviously, Giga Drain is going to be my modus operandi here. But I think it's this turn where I do a pretty damn good chunk after one, but then the Cursed Body kicks in. Now, I don't know if that actually wears off if you stay in long enough, or if it's like one of those you have to switch out kind of things. Because I think I've seen it where people have worn off from being disabled, but I don't know how long that takes, to be honest. I don't know if Cursed Body works differently either. Maybe it was a completely different scenario. I remember I was watching videos yesterday and that happened. But I do switch out to Stunt, you know, predicting the recover. And I go for the Zen Headbutt on the off chance he's going to go to something else. I was thinking his Landorus, which is nice because I do predict that coming in nicely. And even if Jellicent were to stay in and try to take that, you know, if Cursed Body kicked in, I still have the Fusion Bolt to hit it even harder. It does bait this thing out, but I do have something prepared for it, which is my Suicune, who isn't really going to be taking... There's no way that this thing is going to OHKO me, even with rocks damage, you know, unless it's a crit, or he's running, like, I don't know, like HP Grass Special set. I don't even know what he could do, but those things are primarily physical, and I'm prepared for that. So, he goes out to Zoroark. I have not seen the rest of this thing set. I've seen Taunt, I've seen Night Days, and then I forced it out. Turns out he does have Grass Knot too. Mine does run it. I thought he would be running, you know, Flamethrower and Focus Blast. You know, for other dark types and such in terms of Focus Blast. But looking at that, you know, he has Taunt, he has Night Days, he has Grass Knot, and if I'm not mistaken, I think he misses the Focus Blast here or the next turn. I don't know. Oh, right. So he goes for the Grass Knot. I guess I'm a little bit fat, but it doesn't really do too much. It's probably around an 8, if I'm not mistaken, so it's okay. Anyways, I'm going to set up a Calm Mind here, knowing that if he's going to taunt me, then I'll get 1 for free. And he actually turns out to go for said Focus Blast that I was talking about earlier. But he ends up missing, so that's lovely. Not like it really would have done too much after +1 anyway. Plus, I do have the Giga Drain, so I would have just been buffering my own health at that point. So Landorus comes in. I'm going to go for the Giga Drain now, so that damage from Focus Blast may or may not have been recovered all the way to full here, so the miss wasn't really too vital. He has the hidden power. I'm definitely going to assume Ice, you know, for Gliscor and stuff. Does a decent chunk after +1, but I take it all right. So, going to go for the Giga Drain, finish him off, you know, get some health going on. Damn souls. I drain a lot of souls in this match, just to let you know. So, doing my little Roots dance here, I suppose. I don't know. Looks kind of awkward. He's got a weird head, but he did good in this match. So, he switches out, I guess, to bait me into going for the Giga Drain. And it turns out he has his own, and I'm like, hey, I don't want to do that. I'm actually going to set up some more, because I know you can't really do shit against me, except for Burn Me or Toxic Me. I haven't seen the rest of your set. I've seen Recover. I think that's all I've seen on Jellicent. Just freaking Recover. Anyways, I'm at +2. He is at neutral. I do have Hidden Power Ice. I might as well hit him. And since he's not boosted, that does a great amount. And he starts boosting now, but I'm still going to be able to take him out. I do have that extra little bit of damage. Little bit. That's over half. I have a really, really healthy advantage because of the chunk of damage I did. It's way too early. I'm sorry. I don't even know why I'm up this early. I've been waking up this early as of lately. Anyway, he lives that one. I mean, he's going to live another one, but, you know, he's going to try to hit me with a Hidden Power Ice. Does not really work out as well for him. I mean, fucking Hidden Power Ice off of Landorus. Neutral did around the same amount. And I can easily recover that off with a Giga Drain. I don't think I go for it at this point, because as much as I want health, I'm not sure if it'll kill when he's at +1, and, you know, it's resisted and all that stuff. It would have been nice to have it, but, you know, I'm just splitting hairs at this point in terms of how much health I have. I'm still very much at a healthy range. And I don't think Kingdra will be able to one-shot me either. So I decided to go for the Giga Drain. Just, you know, because stab. My other stab is Focus Blast. I don't want to use it unless I have to. Because, you know, fucking yesterday, I missed quite a couple of moves. Anything that had an 85, between 85 and 95 accuracy, I was missing. And I don't know how I feel about using Focus Blast, you know, given that range. But I'm able to hit KO it with Giga Drain. That takes it out easy. I'm not worried about Kingdra at all. I'm not really worried about anything at all at this point. It looks like he's running out of options for me, to be honest. So he goes on a Zoroark, and I'm at +2. He's got quite a decent amount of health taken off on him. I'm kind of just narrating a sweep at this point. I mean, I did not think it was going to happen at this point. I was very much threatened by the layout of his team, but the instant I brought this thing in, and I started setting up, I was like, oh my god, this actually might work out. So I go for a Calm Mind, not knowing what else is on his set, and I do finally see the Scald, which is like, okay, I really don't care if I get burned, and knowing my luck, it's probably going to happen during this exchange with this thing. So I know that because he has the Cursed Body, I'm going to need to set up a lot. I'm probably going to have to set up, in fact, to, you know, to +6. And I do have full health, so burn damage won't wear me down all the way to that point. And if it does start wearing me down, I can start Giga Draining if I really need to. But as many hits as I can get off, I was tempted to go for Hidden Power Ice until Cursed Body disabled that, but that would have been unfortunate. And, you know, he has Scald and Will-O-Wisp. I don't know why. Probably just, you know, just because fucking Scald isn't working enough, so you kind of want to get the burn now. It's whatever. I'm just, you know, taking a 16th of health at the end of the turn as opposed to gaining, so no big. Scald, as you can see at this point, is doing like jack shit. It's doing nothing. I have set up through the roof, and I think I try to go for it here, and I'm like, you know what, if that's how much a +6 Hidden Power Ice does, imagine how much a +6 Giga Drain is gonna do. That extra damage really does help. So on the next turn, I think I fire it off, and I think this is his last one, because who would, you know, in their right mind send this thing in against it? And I think that little bit of damage I actually did get on him helps, you know, to an extent. So I drain him, and I think that takes him out. +6 Virizion finally got it up at the end, and, you know, walked all over him, so to speak. And that's going to be the end of the game, guys. I know you don't really enjoy particularly watching sweeps too much. I tried to give you one that took a little bit of build up to it. I don't even remember what kind of Lucario I brought with me. I think that might be a Scarf one, to be honest. That was probably my Scarfer. You're familiar with everybody else on the team. And I kind of just tossed those two guys in there last minute. And it worked out. So if you guys enjoyed this, go ahead and leave it a like, rating, comment, subscribe, do your thing. School does start tomorrow. I do have night school this semester, though, so I don't think my schedule will be disrupted too much, if I'm not mistaken. I just won't be able to hang around in the afternoon, and the uploads might actually start coming earlier. And as a result, I think I might be able to stream this week. 2 days, I don't know. It usually turns out being that the first days of school, are just syllabus signing and handing them back in and whatever, so I think I should be okay to go. But I might have to cut back on streaming this semester, because this is my last semester at this college before I'm able to transfer out somewhere else. So, gotta buckle down, take care of that stuff. Anyway, that'll do it out of me and my rambling, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.